A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. In this one, we'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Marcus Smart.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Tristan Thompson is out there with Ojale, and it's Walker in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Now here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Outside Tatum. Back to Walker. Top of the key. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Harris outside. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Over Thompson. Embiid, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Simmons. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Harris passes to Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Both free throws good from Green.
Well, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
Now here's Walker. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now here's Simmons following the miss by Kemba Walker. Now, here's Maxey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And even while he was piling up all those points, he still found a way to create chances for his teammates. The assists just kept on coming. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the inside, Ojale. Yep, that one goes.
And, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum. 32 points for him last game against San Antonio. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him.
Now there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
The pass to Green. Back to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Here's Ojale. Walker finds Brown. Thompson outside. Walker in the corner. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range.
I think Walker has really worked hard on the three-point shooting throughout his career, and it shows. He's a much better deep ball shooter than he was when he first came into the league.
Now here is Harris, coming off a stellar performance against Oklahoma City. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And there's the call, foul on Boston.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Walker's shot is off.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
From past the arc, that's good from Harris on the assist by Simmons. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Over time, as its game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
Tatum dishes to Thompson. Brown the pass to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down.
And Tatum is pretty calm out there. He does not rattle easily. Incredible concentration in the face of hardcore defense there.
Now here's Simmons. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Embiid against Thompson. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
The feed now to Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And the 76ers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Ogilvy. Green comes in for Jason Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Teague in for Walker. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Phenomenal timing that time, guys, from Simmons. I mean, leaving the ground once the pass was released and then tearing the basket almost out of the glass.
Teague finds Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
No good on the free throw. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Simmons. He has 6. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Thybulle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 5. Bounce pass from Smart. Thompson outside. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Teague against Simmons. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Outside Teague. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Thompson. Over Simmons. And that one is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Thybulle, the pass to Milton. And here is Simmons. 8 points for him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Celtics making a switch here and taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jaylen Brown.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Now here's Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Smart. Pass to Pritchard. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And it's blocked by Simmons. 1:04 left in the first. Again, Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Williams. Trying to get something going, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Lobbed up there for Howard. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Simmons.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And the basket is good. Simmons got 16 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Pritchard. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We come back right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Embiid. He's out there with Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Simmons. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Milton kicks to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Howard. Embiid trying to break loose. That's good from Howard on the assist by Simmons.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Smart misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Free throw good, Howard. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Embiid. Green comes in for Shake Milton. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons. And so Howard nails both of them.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Walker in the post. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And that log came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
I want to talk about those incredibly soft suction cup hands there, not only to make the catch, to lay it in, too.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside, Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Ogilvy. And the pass to Walker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers for Jaylen Brown. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's putting up about 21 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now, here's Maxey. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Ogilvy. Outside, Walker. Pass to Ogilvy. Harris against Tatum. Shoots from the elbow. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
You know, guys, Tatum's ability to rise into his jump shot makes him hard to defend for just about all defenders.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Walker. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Walker. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And, Walker is really good at muscling his way through the defense. Tough to stop on the way up.
Passes it to Harris. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Green. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Green taking his time here. Joe. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Walker dishes to Tatum. Outside Williams. Pass to Brown. From 13, doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 13. Good D by Williams.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Brown finds Walker. His three-pointers off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. The pass to Green. And here's Maxey. Offline with his three. Outside, Walker. Launches it. Rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Green. Howard against Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Celtics trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Walker. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. Teague comes in for Semi Ojeleye.
Tell you what, Walker is an exceptional scorer. I mean, a clever guard who wreaks havoc with his quickness and ball skills.
Here's Harris, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
For your 76ers, Tobias Harris. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Both shots good from the stripe. Celtics trail by 12. Now T. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The lead now in single digits.
Tatum continues to expand his range, and with his size and length, he can shoot over most defenders.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Here's Howard. Bucket is good. Howard's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Brown outside. Back to Teague. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yeah, not every point guard would be able to find an open man right there, but Teague is always looking for the right play.
Now, here's Maxey. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here is Harris. 9-point game. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Tatum. Brown with it. Now Green defending. The tray. And it's Teague. That time on the assist by Brown. Teague's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Thibault. Howard kicks to Green. Howard, the pass to Thibault. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Brown. He's coming off a 28-point game against San Antonio.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. He got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Timeout called the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Danny Green. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Celtics also with a sub. Green's checked in. Now here's Simmons. 16 points for him. Embiid against Thompson. Outside for Simmons. Picked his pocket. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. They know he's going to finish strong every time.
Here's Teague. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. That's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Thibault. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can't go for the shot fake. As soon as Embiid has you in the air, it's over. You're done.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. His free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And the first one drops.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. This big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Harris against Tatum. With the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Tatum doesn't just make J's now. He's a complete offensive player, a lethal scorer.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense, you know. And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays a 3, he worries too much about setting up others. I want him to focus on finishing plays at their 4. Dominate the ball, man. Yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Ogilvy is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now, here's Walker. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. And here's Maxey. And the rejection by Tatum. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Simmons against Walker. The drive by Simmons.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
That's good from Simmons.
You look at Ben Simmons, and it's easy to compare him somewhat to LeBron James because he's a walking triple-double threat every game, and quite honestly, I think he's only going to get better, especially if he adds a jump shot.
No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Ojale. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Philadelphia leading by 6. There's the pass to Maxey. Simmons against Walker. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. No good on the triple. Boston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Walker. And that one drops for him. Walker's got 14 points for the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Embiid's shot is good.
That's big boy strength, real big boy strength. Embiid is so good at fighting through whatever challenges the defenses present.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Harris with it. He's got 9. The dish now to Simmons. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harris, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's stolen by Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. Green leading the charge. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Look at Philadelphia. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 2 spots down.
And, you know, for Boston, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Second, Joel Embiid.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Here's Thompson. He's got 9. Ogilvy passes to Walker. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls.
And that game against Milwaukee, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Maxey passes to Embiid. Over Brown. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And now it's a 9-76ers lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Brown kicks to Thompson. Right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Smart's checked in for Boston. Walker finds Brown. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, Brown really forcing the issue there on the drive, making sure that he drew contact.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so
Take a break.
not too bad.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Philadelphia leading by 9. Here's Milton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 19 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
No good on that one. and he sinks the second. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Brown outside. Thompson inside, guarded by Embiid. Count that one. Thompson's got 11.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Simmons. And Thompson sends it back. Down low, here's Smart. He can't get that one to fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First free throw is good. Green, he's checked in for Boston. Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Outside, Green. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Pritchard. That one wide left.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Hilton the pass to Simmons. Harris trying to get free. That is no basket. Miss number 3. He has made 11. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 10. Boston, no good that time either.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one drops. He has 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Celtics trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
I promise to pray for a positive fate. Had the ball in your palms. Share the tea in it. I'm just sad in the days. When moms be nice, we thought the money sure. Any problems denied. My boys beckon. I want 200 checkers. So if they want us all records, he just want to feck us. Take my boys to Mecca. I'm like, bless it. You're my dogs. They try to give me, I bet I get their heaven. I stay away from, I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor. She can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And the Celtics also making a change. Teague's checked in. Simmons against Thompson. Back to Teague. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the posts. Simmons is there. Boston, no good that time either. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Milton. Kicks it to Harris. Now, here's Thybulle. He's covered closely. No good. Shot missing. Celtics trail by 12. And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Good work there as it goes. Embiid's got 10 points in just the second half. Boston's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land, 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Here's Ojale, 5 points in the game. Count it, and the 76ers' lead has been cut down to 12 points on that basket from Smart. Passes it to Milton. Back to Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding one guards of the last 10 games. Ben Simmons is second.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's no coincidence. The ability to have an impact everywhere on the floor, not just on the perimeter. I think that's what separates a lot of the great point guards from the good ones.
It's stolen by Green, and he comes up with the deuce. Green's got his second bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Pass to Milton. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Simmons finds Thibault. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Green, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And a change for the Celtics. Tatum, he's checked in for Ojale. Free throw drops in there for Thibault. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Teague dishes to Green. Back to Teague. And it's blocked by Simmons. Now Green, he's averaging around 5.5 points a game. He kicks it to Simmons. Over Teague. No good from Simmons.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Now here's Milton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Embiid against Thompson. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Hey, once Embiid catches the hot hand now, he's looking to shoot it as much as he can.
Outside Tatum. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. That one goes in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Simmons. 2 shots.
That's good from Simmons. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. The Celtics also changing it up. Jaylen Brown comes in for Green, and Walker subbed in for Smart. That one misses.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. A aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Here's Teague. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Tatum against Harris. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 14. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the 76ers. Walker taking his time here. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Thybulle, the pass to Maxey. Outside, Green. Shot from the wing. And Boston with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Walker's shot is off. The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Maxey passes to Harris. To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Outside, Walker. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Maxey. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Celtics trail by 20. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Pritchard passes to Walker. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shots good by Walker.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Walker. Harris dishes. Oh, what a dunk!
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Tatum, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
There's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Ogilvy is checked in for Boston. And so Tatum nails them both. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. The pass to Maxey. Back to Simmons. Pass to Maxey. Inside, Harris. And it's blocked by Brown. And he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Sweet little floater. Simmons got 20 points.
And Simmons so deft with the floater. Freezing the defense completely.
It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Drills it from outside.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
The 76ers leading by 17. Simmons passes to Green. He feeds it to Embiid. Back to Green. 3-pointer. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green against Brown. Passes to Ogilvy. He dishes it to Walker. Five on the clock. from outside the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And that one's good, Maxey.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
Tatum finds Brown. Now Thompson. To the inside. Here's Walker. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Hey, it's all about how you think, and the mindset of Walker, impressive. He can score in a lot of ways and dominates on offense with virtual ease.
And the 76ers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Embiid kicks to Green. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 5 rebounds tonight.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. And that one misses. Boston's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kemba Walker picks one up.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
That's good from Simmons. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. From the arc. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Green. Here's Harris. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
And they double up Simmons. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Philadelphia. Takes the 13-footer. Thompson with the rebound. Celtics trail by 20. Now here's Smart. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Embiid, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Tatum drives in. Great D that time from Green. The 76ers leading by 20. And here's Maxey. Pass to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Green. Takes the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Walker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, despite the slight frame and slim build, Walker has good strength. I mean, he's determined to get to the basket, even when they get physical with him.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Stolen by Walker. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Here's Ogilvy, guarded by Harris. Walker the pass to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. And there's the pass to Ogilvy. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Smart. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Celtics trail by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Philadelphia.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight will make it 3-0 for the year, with one left to be played against the Celtics.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and Simmons slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.